Good morning, everybody. I have another book for us today, and this one is called Stuck. This is about a little boy who is flying his kite, and all kinds of craziness happens. Now, springtime is almost here, and springtime is a great time to fly a kite because in springtime we often have lots of wind. It can be rainy, it can be warm, it can be sunny, but we also have wind. So, we have Stuck. Now, some storybooks tell fun stories that maybe have, like Curious George yesterday, kind of silly things happened. I mean, we had a monkey leading a hike. But today in Stuck, it's a story that is really you have to use your imagination to really enjoy it because some crazy things truly happen. Stuck by Oliver Jeffers. Let's see if I can, there we go, that might be better. It all began when Floyd's kite became stuck in a tree. He tried pulling and swinging, but it wouldn't come unstuck. So the character in this book, his name is Floyd. And I think the kite is one of his favorite things. And now it's stuck and he is not happy. The trouble really began when he threw his favorite shoe to knock the kite loose. And that got stuck too. So now he has a kite and his favorite shoe stuck in a tree. So he threw up his other shoe to knock down his favorite one. And unbelievably, that one got stuck as well. In order to knock down his other shoe, Floyd fetched Mitch. Now, I think Mitch is his cat. And what do you think he's going to do with Mitch? Cats get stuck in trees all the time, but this was getting ridiculous. So now he has his kite, his shoe, and his cat stuck in a tree. Floyd fetched a ladder. He was going to sort this out once and for all. Now, that's pretty smart. He's going to get a ladder. What do you think he might do with that ladder? Think about that. You think he might climb up into the tree and get those things out? That would be pretty smart, but let's see. And up he threw it. I'm sure you can guess what happened. He didn't climb the tree with the ladder. He threw the ladder into the tree. So now all those things are stuck in the tree. He has no cat, no shoe, no shoes at all, no kite, no cat, no shoes, and no ladder. The ladder was borrowed from a neighbor and would definitely need to be put back before anyone noticed. And in order to do so, Floyd flung a bucket of paint at it. And wouldn't you know it, the bucket of paint got stuck. So, you see Floyd, there's a angry little squiggle over his head. So we can kind of tell he's getting very frustrated by this. Then Floyd tried. A duck to knock down the bucket of paint, a chair to knock down the duck, his friend's bicycle to knock down the chair, the kitchen sink to knock down his friend's bicycle, Floyd's front door to knock down the kitchen sink. You see what I mean by this is a crazy book where you really have to use your imagination? The family car to knock down their front door. What on earth? He's throwing a car into a tree? The milkman to knock down the family car. And the milkman says, "Did you get up here the same way?" He's talking to the cat and he's very confused. An orangutan to knock down the milkman who surely had somewhere else to be. I don't know where he got that from. A small boat to knock down the orangutan. A big boat to knock down the small boat. A rhinoceros to knock down the big boat. A long-distance truck to knock down the rhinoceros. A house across the street to knock down the long-distance truck. The neighbor is like, "Floyd, what's going on?" A lighthouse to knock down the house no longer across the street. A curious whale in the wrong place at the wrong time to knock down the lighthouse. And the whale says to Floyd, "Hi, what are you doing?" Well, little did that whale know he was going to go into a tree. And they all got stuck. Check out that. Do you think that tree could hold anything else? I don't think so. Milkman, you even have to look pretty hard to even see the kite anymore because there's so much in that tree. A fire engine was passing and heard all the commotion. The firemen stopped to see if they could help at all. Well, that was probably a mistake. And they went. First, and up they went. First the engine, followed by the firemen, one by one. I've never seen such a strong little boy. And there they stayed, stuck between the orangutan and one of the boats. Firemen would definitely be noticed missing, and Floyd knew he'd be in big trouble. Then he had an idea and went to find a saw. What do you think he might be doing with that saw? He lined it up as best he could. It's kind of a small saw for a big tree. And hurled it up the tree. Now, the first time I read this book, I thought he was going to cut down the tree, which I did not think was a good idea. But throwing it up into the tree is not a good idea either. And that was it. There was no more room left in the tree, and the kite came unstuck. Pop. Floyd was delighted. He had forgotten all about his kite and put it to use immediately, enjoying the rest of his day very much. So after all that, Floyd didn't even remember that he had a kite stuck in the tree. That night, Floyd fell asleep exhausted. Though before he did, he could have sworn there was something he was forgetting. What do you think he could be forgetting? You can barely see it in this picture, but if you look at the tree outside of Floyd's bedroom window, what do we see? All of that stuff stuck in the tree. Still, and then the fireman finally says, "Hang on a minute, I've got a great idea." So the firemen are going to figure out a way to get all of those things out of the tree and back where they belong. Now, if you are looking for something fun to do today, you can make your own little kite at home. You probably aren't going to be able to fly it outside, but if you or your mom or dad takes just a regular piece of paper and you draw a diamond shape, and then you draw a line down the middle and a line across, you can make your own kite and decorate it. You can cut it out. You can add like a streamer to the end of it, and you can at least run around your house with it and hold it. That might give you something to do for a few minutes, and it would be good coloring practice and good cutting practice. You can make maybe patterns or designs or whatever you want on your kite. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and we'll see what we're going to read then. Take care. Bye-bye.